Hi guys and welcome to another FIFA 22 player review. The 89 rated Moments Calvert Lewin SBC has been released. I'm not too sure what his Moments card is for. Of course you can find it somewhere in the SBC section. But yeah, obviously a really nice upgrade on his base cards. The exact same rating as the 89 rated Moments of Aubameyang that only came, what, I want to say like a month ago now. And that SBC was about 500,000. Calvert Lewin is the same rating, has got some very similar stats, probably is actually a better card than Aubameyang, and is much more cheaper. Shouldn't cost you any more than 130,000 coins. He seems to be upvoted pretty well in FUTBIN, or well, about maybe 55%, so slightly more upvotes compared to downvotes. I think he's very good just for the one segment, you know, having like I said 99 heading with 99 jumping and the power header chemistry style is fantastic. None of his goals, to my memory, came from headers or anything like that, but I was never in a position where I was ever really crossing the ball into the box or anything like that. I probably should have done that, but I just didn't. But yeah, obviously, you know, his stats in game really good. Obviously, that heading, jumping, height, and the power header trait combination is obviously very good to have. But then also the rest of his card is also really good. You know, massive pace boost. He feels quick in game as well, which is really good. Being able to get past, you know, opposition defenders was actually relatively easy with this card. A couple of goals that I scored with him actually came just from kickoffs, where he just, you know, simply easily went past about 3 or 4, you know, opposition defenders and you know, and midfielders. I thought his shooting stats are very good, especially with that A-chem stat. His finishing and shot power both go to 99, which is superb, as does his positioning as well. So the 3 most important critical stats on a striker both go to 99 with the right chem style. That already is fantastic to have on a card like this, and that's why he was such a good finisher in game. That's why, you know, he went on and scored those 4 goals in 3 matches. I know it says 4 games, but 1 game the opposition just left as soon as I went into the match. His dribbling is a lot better than what you would think. I mean, with the Dead Chem style, none of his dribbling stats are improved. You know, he's only got like 86 dribbling, 84 balance, but in game felt very good. Felt a lot better than 88's overall dribbling. I mean, his dribbling stats, you know, for reactions and ball control are really good. But apart from that, they're fairly average for this, even for this stage of the game. But in game, played very well with his dribbling. Didn't feel clunky, sluggish, or anything like that. Felt very smooth, agile, nimble. Didn't feel heavy at all, which is obviously something that you don't really want on a striker. He didn't feel like that at all. I think he's much better value for money than the Giroud SBC for his Moments card. Much better value for money than the Aubameyang SBC as well from about a month ago. And yes, there are better strikers than him in this game. You know, the flashback Harry Kane card from Team of the Year is a better card. There's just no doubt about that, and I will continue to use that flashback Kane in my main team. But as you know, as far as Premier League strikers go, you know, for a card under, I'm sure a lot of people could get him for under 100,000 coins. From that perspective, yes, he is fantastic value for money. Even having to go and pay maybe the full 130 or 140,000 coins, I would still argue that's a 10 out of 10 value for money for a Premier League English striker. Even if he doesn't go into your full starting 11, he's going to be so useful for doing so many more objectives in this game, for, you know, to unlock other objective cards, to do icon swaps a lot more easier. He has got a lot of benefits. You kind of maybe don't just look at him as a starting 11 player. Maybe look at him as he's a good place to put fodder into, to then have a half decent card to then go and use in objectives to make your life easier, to go and get other objective cards, or to go and do icon swaps faster, you know, further down the road and stuff like that. So you got to think a little bit more than just past starting 11. He's that type of guy that might not get into starting 11, but he's going to be very useful to complete a lot of other, you know, in-game objectives and stuff like that. So that's my reasoning for doing him. And he was fun to use, and I will certainly continue to use him to work towards other objectives, you know, in this game for sure, 100%. But anyway, guys, that'll finish off this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.